Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom, people, for billions of people around the world. I am creating 1,000,000 millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived, and I am the Spirit of God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is to practice using common sense daily. Common sense to me is like, I grew up in Jamaica with my grandparents and my grandmama, especially, man, I think she had like a third grade education. But I tell you this, man, she's one of the smartest person that I've ever met, And I ain't just her, my grandfather too, but my grandmama, she was wise, man, extremely wise. She would talk metaphorically, she'll talk in parables, but they was deep though because they made you think and figure things out, And it's like really and truly, it's like, what is common sense? Like if you were to ask yourself, like what is that? So let's talk about it. Now, here's my thing. My definition and the way I look at common sense is simply, making sense of the things you see, the things you hear, the things you experience, people. And it's like we all have that God-given ability, and the people that really master it is the people that practice it daily. So that's my recommendation to you, is to get busy making sense of the things that you see, you hear, and you experience. It's like always ask yourself, like, why do you do the things that you do? Especially if it's things that's counterproductive to you growing and moving to the next level in your life. You have to question things, people. Like that's still how common sense starts, is don't just take things at face value. You know what I mean? Like try to see the deeper meaning, try to see the meaning that's not being spoken about. You know what I'm saying? Like try to understand things, try to make it make sense, because the more you make your life make sense, people, is the better you find things are for you. You know what I'm saying? Is that things will click, things will start happening on your behalf as long as you make it make sense. Because what it does is eradicate all the confusion. It's like a lot of the things that paralyze people in a sense from taking action is that they're confused. They don't understand what they need to do. They don't understand what is needed. And that leads to frustration. My thing is, man, is just make sense of things. Anything that don't make sense, people, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't make sense, then just leave it alone. Don't waste time on it, man. And if people are having conversation and we get nowhere, then I don't waste time, keep going in circles. It's like, what is the motivation behind this? What is the reason? What are we solving here? It's like one of the ways you could develop a master common sense, man, is focus on solutions to things. And if people are not looking for solution, then why are we talking about it? Just for you to vent. I get that. Now, okay, you vent. Now, what's the solution? Be a person of solution, man. That's something else. It's really just focus on solving your problems. You know what I'm saying? Which there's an abundance of that. Everywhere you turn, there's problems and dilemmas and things for you to fix. So it's like, get busy working on that, man. Get busy figuring your life out. You know what I'm saying? But really more than anything, get busy using your God-given common sense, man. It's like a God language, man. It's like common sense is a language where you could talk to a 3-year-old, you could talk to a 90-year-old, you could talk to a Harvard graduate, and everybody understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's powerful, people. When you talk with common sense, it's like you bypass all the BS, man, and go straight to what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? And if a person, again, is not about solving problem, then it's like, what are we doing? We're wasting time and going in circles, But my point is, man, is like, I really want you to explore what that looks like for you. You practicing daily using your common sense. What does that look like? Again, I'm telling you is I want you to make sense of the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? Why do you do things that sabotage you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have negative conversation with yourself? These are questions that's legit, people, that you should ask yourself. And see, the more you go on that quest, then you realize that it's because you're not intentional. See, anybody that's intentional, people, then what happens is you can only do what you intend to do. That's the whole idea behind intentionality, is that you are intentionally taking actions, doing things that will produce the result that you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just really want you people to really practice this one, man. Practice using common sense, man, because again, this is the God's language, man. This is the language that bypass any BS, man. And anybody that come with any BS, they won't even come to you because they know you see right through the BS and be like, okay, get straight to the real deal. You know, it's a powerful tool to have, people. Common sense is one of the greatest blessings that you could pray to God for. And I recommend that you pray profusely for that, because once you get that, then everything else makes sense, man. You know? As usual, people, just keep pushing forward on your journey, man. Run your own marathon and stay encouraged out here, man, regardless of what you're facing or dealing with. You know, I declare right now over your life, number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two, people, is that you're married to the person of your dreams. And number three is that you have amazing health and it's in the best shape of your life, people. My prayer for you today, people, is that you really heed this message, man, on common sense. I believe that is one of the greatest assets, one of the greatest that you can have, because when you have common sense, you can fit in any circle and you'll always be a people of substance, because even if you don't know about a topic, as you listen to people, as you observe and see, your mind develop the habit of making sense of what you're seeing, hearing, and experiencing, and you can fit in any and every circle, whether it's the most sophisticated people or the least among us. It doesn't make a difference, man. It's that, you know, you just learn how to really master any situation, you know, with good common sense. Practice that one, people. Practice every single day, man. Practice makes perfect. And again, this is your journey of life that you're creating. I pray for blessings and abundance over your life, people. Get busy changing, man, and creating your amazing life. Y'all have an amazing day. We'll talk tomorrow.